Thank you, everybody. It's so lovely to be back in Islington. Again, really good to see you all again. I remember coming here last year in November at one of the first demonstrations you had against the low traffic neighbourhoods, which are not low traffic neighbourhoods. They're actually high traffic neighbourhoods because they cause more traffic and they cause more congestion and they cause more pollution than when they were first started and put in. And I'm against the pop-up bicycle lanes and the planters and the curbside street space barriers that Sadiq Khan is putting in all over London on TfL roads. And I promise you as mayor, I will get rid of them all. But I'm not going to promise to do that on day one, because what the mayor is in charge of is the TfL roads. So what I can promise you is that anything that is on a TfL road that is a blockage, that is a road narrowing space, I will work to get rid of those blockages from day one. Woo! When it comes to the low traffic neighbourhoods that are being implemented by the boroughs, I want you to know that I'm totally against them, heart and soul, because they are stopping local people from being able to drive their cars around, and they have to go far, far longer, and the journey times are doubled and tripled, and they need to be got rid of as soon as we possibly can. But you've got all the different levels of government are working together to put them in. So the money and the drive to put them in is coming from Boris Johnson and Grant Shapps in Westminster. And they've allocated £250 million around the country to put in low traffic neighbourhoods and these kind of schemes which narrow roads. And in London, £80 million has gone to the mayor out of the national budget to do this, and then the mayor gives the money to the local boroughs, whether they're Labour or Conservative, and then they implement them on the local level. What I can promise you is that as Mayor of London, I will not allocate any new money for any new LTN, so the situation won't get worse. But we have to get rid of them smartly, because what's happened, and I hate this, is that they've all been put in under emergency regulation due to the Coronavirus Act. And that is a device that the Johnson government, with the full support of Labour MPs, has put in and extended, and they're probably going to extend it again in September. And the emergency regulation has allowed councils to circumvent the normal democratic process. So what they can do is they can put in these schemes which the people don't want without having a proper consultation. And that is absolutely wrong, and it's undemocratic, and I totally stand against it, and I want no part of it. Woo! But the ones that have already put in, we need to get rid of. And in many, many cases, there hasn't been a proper equalities impact assessment. There haven't been proper assessments of how it's going to affect emergency vehicles, because that is a really, really dangerous result and side effect of these low traffic neighbourhoods, is that ambulances and fire engines and police vehicles can't get in to neighbourhoods to attend emergencies. So I think on that basis, I'll be able to get rid of an awful lot of these LTNs and these road blockages straight away by demanding that the councils make their roads and neighbourhoods safe for emergency vehicles, and that will get rid of the bulk of them. And that is stage one of my plan. And then we'll do the proper consultations, and when we can, and I will certainly give every help and support to local residents and groups who want to get rid of these LTNs wherever they are in London, including here in Islington. But we have local elections in the boroughs next year in May 2022. So I've started support there from the roads, fantastic. I've started the Heritage Party, and we are against the whole anti-car green agenda, which is pushing this rubbish. I am not against cars, I am not against vehicles. I'm not against electric cars. If you want to buy an electric car, that's fantastic, you can do it on the free market. No problem at all. But I agree with everybody's right to have a car and to drive it wherever they used to drive it before, and I will support people's free choice in that, and being able to use the roads as they see fit. And we need to just get back to the situation we were in before we had all of these road blockages, and I will do everything in my power as mayor after next Thursday to make that happen.